I was cleaning out the pockets of a jacket I still wear, the heavy denim coat that's been hanging silent there. Felt a thickness in the lining near the place my heart should be, and pulled out one small treasure, folded neat and sweet. It was a letter that you wrote me when you left that summer town, before the future caught us and the world started to drown. The ink is faded brown, the edges ripped and soft, but the words are just as powerful as when they flew aloft. It's the folds in that paper, the creases that remain, holding every promise through the sunshine and the rain. It smells like sweet tobacco and the simple younger air of two young fools who swore they'd always truly care. You wrote that you would wait for me no matter how far I'd roam, and for just 3 paragraphs I feel like I am home. It's the beautiful reminder of the truth we had inside, the only place that youthful dream could ever safely hide. You wrote about the stars above the old cornfield, and how the love we shared was something truly real. You said that every storm that hit would only make us strong, and that the simple melody of our hearts would sing along. I haven't called that number written in the bottom space, because that girl in the letter doesn't match the time or place. But I keep the simple wisdom that the folded paper gives, the memory of the honest love that somewhere still lives. It's the folds in that paper, the creases that remain, holding every promise through the sunshine and the rain. It smells like sweet tobacco and the simple younger air of 2 young fools who swore they'd always truly care. You wrote that you would wait for me no matter how far I'd roam, and for just 3 paragraphs I feel like I am home. It's the beautiful reminder of the truth we had inside, the only place that youthful dream could ever safely hide. We get so good at forgetting the passion of our youth, trading reckless feelings for the hard and quiet truth. We let the time erase the beautiful and wild design, but this paper proves that once that sweet belief was mine. And tonight I won't undo the scars that time has made. I'll just be thankful for the simple promise that was laid. It's the folds in that paper, the creases that remain, holding every promise through the sunshine and the rain. It smells like sweet tobacco and the simple younger air of 2 young fools who swore they'd always truly care. You wrote that you would wait for me no matter how far I'd roam, and for just 3 paragraphs I feel like I am home. It's the beautiful reminder of the truth we had inside, the only place that youthful dream could ever safely hide. Safely hide the truth inside. I feel like I am home, though I'm alone. It sits right there beneath the hanging light, heavy and solid, seen every day and night. The cheap veneer wore off maybe 30 years ago, revealing the old oak that's sturdy, deep and slow. There are initials carved where a young boy made his mark, little pen lines tracing heights right after dark. We fought our battles here, we signed the simple deeds. We learned the kind of wisdom that a lonely soul still needs. Oh, these scars on the oak tell the honest truth, the silent wooden witness to my restless youth. It's where we broke the bread and where the good news came, a quiet, humble altar that carries every name. It doesn't talk, but it knows where every promise lies, reflected in the light of my grandmother's eyes. This old table holds a history strong and true and deep. It's a simple place where all the memories sleep. The stain from your coffee cup is still set in the wood from the morning you told me you were leaving for good. But it also holds a mark from our first Christmas feast, and the letters that we wrote to the traveling priest. We played poker here for dimes when the rain began to pour. We planned out every journey and every opening door. No matter where I wander or how far the highway runs, the memory of this table is brighter than the sun. Oh, these scars on the oak tell the honest truth, the silent wooden witness to my restless youth. It's where we broke the bread and where the good news came, a quiet, humble altar that carries every name. It doesn't talk, but it knows where every promise lies, reflected in the light of my grandmother's eyes. This old table holds a history strong and true and deep. It's the simple place where all the memories sleep. They try to tell you progress means trading up your view for something polished, lighter, and completely clean and new. But they don't understand that value isn't measured by the sheen. It's measured by the moments that these humble planks have seen. I wouldn't trade this worn out oak for any gold you hold. It's where the greatest stories of this family have been told. Oh, these scars on the oak tell the honest truth, the silent wooden witness to my restless youth. It's where we broke the bread and where the good news came, a quiet, humble altar that carries every name. It doesn't talk, but it knows where every promise lies, reflected in the light of my grandmother's eyes. This old table holds a history strong and true and deep. It's a simple place where all the memories sleep. The memories sleep. strong and true and deep. The simple place in time and space. I was stuck in traffic on the bypass road, just killing time, feeling the daily load. The windows down, the air was hot and dry, watching all the endless city hustle pass me by. And then the static cleared and the DJ said your name. Said it's been a classic from the summer of our flame. I hadn't heard that melody in 20 years or more, but the first three notes walked right through my car door. It's the old song on the radio coming back home. A perfect 3 minutes where I'm not alone. It smells like cheap beer in that bright July air, and the laughter we shared when we didn't have a care. The world outside can keep its hurried pace, 'cause I'm parked right back in that familiar place. Every time I hear that chord progression ring, it's the only time my memory starts to sing. We were parked by the river, trying to stay cool, sneaking out on Friday nights after breaking every rule. You danced right there in the headlights' hazy glare, and I thought that kind of wild was beyond all repair. That song was new then, playing on repeat, the soundtrack to our bare feet on the hot concrete. We swore that feeling couldn't ever fade away, and for 3 short minutes I still believe it today. It's the old song on the radio coming back home. A perfect 3 minutes where I'm not alone. It smells like cheap beer and that bright July air, and the laughter we shared when we didn't have a care. The world outside can keep its hurried pace, 'cause I'm parked right back in that familiar place. Every time I hear that chord progression ring, it's the only time my memory starts to sing. We both moved on, that much is definitely true. Found new lives, new towns, and saw new skies of blue. But sometimes time doesn't mend the path it broke. It just wraps up the memory like a faded cloak. And thank God for that signal that cuts through the noise, bringing back the beautiful, reckless, forgotten joys. It's the old song on the radio coming back home. A perfect 3 minutes where I'm not alone. It smells like cheap air and that bright July air, and the laughter we shared when we didn't have a care. The world outside can keep its hurried pace, 'cause I'm parked right back in that familiar place. Every time I hear that chord progression ring, it's the only time my memory starts to sing. Starts to sing. It hangs above the mantel, yellowed, creased and thin, a faded piece of paper that lets the memories in. The frame is made of oak he cut down in the grove, holding the headline from the day that he came home from love. It's the local paper, 4 pages front to back, announcing that the long dark journey lost its track. He swore he'd save that copy till the very end of time, the day the noise fell silent and the world was truly prime. It's the day the war ended, trapped beneath the glass, a reminder that the pain is the kind of thing that has to pass. It's not about the battle or the wounds he had to hide. It's about the peaceful evening when he finally stood inside. That paper tells the story of the quiet, small relief, the moment that a family traded terror for belief. And when I look up at it, all the fears just fade away, knowing even the darkest storm will finally see its day. He didn't talk much about the things he had to see, but he talked about the silence that finally set him free. He said the loudest thing he heard that day was you, crying by the doorway, knowing that the promise was true. You read the headline out loud, your voice both trembling and clear, ending the long season of the constant, chilling fear. That paper's been the witness to every life we built since then, a fragile, brittle proof that good will always win. It's the day the war ended, trapped beneath the glass, a reminder that the pain is the kind of thing that has to pass. It's not about the battle or the wounds he had to hide. It's about the peaceful evening when he finally stood inside. That paper tells the story of the quiet, small relief, the moment that a family traded terror for belief. And when I look up at it, all the fears just fade away, knowing even the darkest storm will finally see its day. We spend our lives fighting battles that we think we have to win, letting all the noise and chaos truly sink right in. But the paper shows the power of a simple, steady peace, that life can start again when all the heavy fighting ceases. It's a lesson taught by time that's both fragile and so grand, the history of hope held tightly in my hand. It's the day the war ended, trapped beneath the glass, a reminder that the pain is the kind of thing that has to pass. It's not about the battle or the wounds he had to hide. It's about the peaceful evening when he finally stood inside. That paper tells the story of the quiet, small relief, the moment that a family traded terror for belief. And When I look up at it, all the fears just fade away, knowing even the darkest storm will finally see its day. Will finally see its day. The fears just fade away. The quiet, small relief, a simple, strong belief. The summer air is cool beneath the ancient oak, where the paint is cracked and all the wooden beams are broke. The backyard swing set hasn't moved for maybe 10 long years, but the sight of that old metal washes off the dusty tears. The plastic seat is faded, bleached out by the sun, but every scratch on the frame tells a battle that was won. I walk out through the long grass and kick the weeds away, and I'm instantly transported back to a simpler day. It's the chain on the swing set, rusty and standing tall. It watched us grow up and it saw us learn to fall. It knew our tiny triumphs and our deepest secret plea, when we thought swinging higher meant we could finally be free. The squeak of that old hinge is the sound I still recall, the only music played inside these worn-out walls. And when the breeze begins to move that empty, hollow seat, it's a simple, peaceful rhythm of a memory that's sweet. We used to race out here right after the supper bell, spinning on the merry-go-round until we didn't feel well. We swore that we would always stick together, me and you, before the hard reality and the tough world broke us too. I see the mark where I scraped my elbow on the pole, a tiny little scar that reminds me of my soul. It taught us that life throws you down, but the ground is always there, and the best defense you have is the honesty you share. It's a chain on the swing set, rusty and standing tall. It watched us grow up and it saw us learn to fall. It knew our tiny triumphs and our deepest secret plea, when we thought swinging higher meant we could finally be free. The squeak of that old hinge is the sound I still recall, the only music played inside these worn-out walls. And when the breeze begins to move that empty, hollow sea, it's a simple, peaceful rhythm of a memory that's sweet. We spend our adulthood chasing things that shine and gleam, forgetting all the beauty of a simple backyard dream. The comfort doesn't come in things you have to buy, it comes in the quiet place where you learned how to try. The swing set doesn't judge the man I've become today. It just holds the ghost of every happy game we used to play. It's a chain on the swing set, rusty and standing tall. It watched us grow up and it saw us learn to fall. It knew our tiny triumphs and our deepest secret plea, when we thought swinging higher meant we could finally be free. The squeak of that old hinge is the sound I still recall, the only music played inside these worn-out walls. And when the breeze begins to move that empty, hollow sea, it's the simple, peaceful rhythm of a memory that's sweet. A memory that's sweet. Rhythm of little feet, simple, peaceful sound all around. Tractor engine idles down the dusty lane. I'm fixing up the lines before the winter rain. The posts are leaning hard, the wood is soft and gray, but this old fence still stands here, holding back the day it was put up by my father in the summer of '62 to mark the property line and keep the cattle through. Now it's draped with vines and tangled with the weeds, a simple metal monument to simple country needs. It's the old barbed wire, rusty and wound tight, the kind of faithful boundary that still feels so right. It's seen the sunrise gold, it's seen the lightning crack, and the long shadow that falls when you can't look back. Every painful bar has got a story it can tell about the things you keep inside and the lines you guarded well. It reminds me that some things are meant to be contained, and that a strong foundation is the peace that you have gained. We used to climb across it reckless when we were 10, scraping up our knees and then getting up again. We snuck back over it to meet our sweethearts in the dark, leaving just the sound of two young souls and a single small spark. Your jacket caught a barb the night you told me you would stay, and left a little cotton caught there fluttering away. The tiny piece of fabric is long gone now, I know, but the stubborn strength of metal makes the memory glow. It's the old barbed wire, rusty and wound tight, the kind of faithful boundary that still feels so right. It's seen the sunrise gold, it's seen the lightning crack, and the long shadow that falls when you can't look back. Every painful bar has got a story it can tell about the things you keep inside and the lines you guarded well. It reminds me that some things are meant to be contained, and that a strong foundation is the peace that you have gained. The world outside keeps pushing, trying to break the mold, tries to tell you that the future is worth more than the old. But there's an honest kind of beauty in the things that simply last, holding down the ground against the forces moving fast. This fence might be withered, but it teaches me to mend the quiet, steady spirit that you need right till the end. It's the old barbed wire, rusty and wound tight, the kind of faithful boundary that still feels so right. It's seen the sunrise go and seen the lightning crack, and the long shadow that falls when you can't look back. Every painful bar has got a story it can tell about the things you keep inside and the lines you guarded well. It reminds me that some things are meant to be contained, and that a strong foundation is the peace that you have gained. The peace that you have gained through the sun and through the rain. The strong foundation in this nation. Took the interstate for 20 years or more, chasing neon signs and pounded on saloon doors. I saw every state line, breathe the city smoke, but every single call the highway made it broke. Now the asphalt's thin and the road turns into dust, past the empty fields where my granddaddy built his trust. The old mailbox still leans the way it used to be, a rusty sentinel just waiting there for me. This is where the blacktop ends and the real life starts, where the gravel whispers to the honest hearts. The air is different here, the silence is kind. It's the only place my restless soul can truly find. No need for street lights, just the stars above. This is where I left the pieces of my first love. Coming back here feels just like the breeze, bringing me down to my very knees. The porch swing creaks a tune I haven't heard since school. The well pump stands beside the sycamore tree so cool. The kitchen light is on, dim through the screen door, waiting like it did 1,000 times before. I see the outline of your shadow on the glass, a gentle ghost from the good times that have passed. It doesn't hurt, it's just a tender, quiet ache for all the simple past the two of us didn't take. This is where the blacktop ends and the real life starts, where the gravel whispers to the honest hearts. The air is different here, the silence is kind. It's the only place my restless soul can truly find. No need for street lights, just the stars above. This is where I left the pieces of my first love. And coming back here feels just like the breeze, bringing me down to my very knees. The world moves fast, it screams and spins and tries to make you forget the truth behind your eyes. But you can't outrun the echo of your own name, or the quiet warmth that outlives the brightest flame. The fields are still the fields, the creek still runs a line, and the heart remembers that this world was once all mine. This is where the blacktop ends and the real life starts, where the gravel whispers to the honest hearts. The air is different here, the silence is kind. It's the only place my restless soul can truly find. No need for street lights, just the stars above. This is where I left the pieces of my first love. And coming back here feels just like the breeze, bringing me down to my very knees. Where the blacktop ends, the long road finally sends me home. Just home. I used to chase the answers in the town lights' glare. Thought the truth was hidden in the whiskey and the prayer. I fought the feeling like a river fights the stone, and always felt completely lost and truly alone. But tonight the porch is dark, the breeze is still and low, just the sound of crickets singing where the cornstalks grow. I step out to the field where the tall grass leans and sways, and finally feel a peace I haven't known for days. Under a million stars, the silence feels loud, a mighty cathedral built above the cloud. It whispers secrets that the busy world can't hear, washing all the worry, drying every tear. Up here with the heavens, things make simple sense, a gentle power beyond my own defense. This is where I learned to let my burdens fall, knowing there's a hand that's watching over all. My grandpa told me once, when I was 7 years, that the same moon watched our family for 100 years. He said, son, when the worries climb and the darkness starts to call, look up at the Big Dipper, you don't have to face it all. I see that truth tonight, written in the Milky Way. There's a steady promise here that shines brighter than the day. The light from those old diamonds travels slow and far, and reminds me just how small the problems really are. Under a million stars, the silence feels loud, a mighty cathedral built above the cloud. It whispers secrets that the busy world can't hear, washing all the worry, drying every tear. Up here with the heavens, things make simple sense, a gentle power beyond my own defense. This is where I learned to let my burdens fall, knowing there's a hand that's watching over all. We build our fences strong, we lock our doors up tight. But the greatest comfort only comes with open night. I don't need a steeple or a hymnal in my hand to feel the grace of something I don't understand. The earth is quiet now, the fight is overdone, and I stand here bathed in light from a distant sun. Under a million stars, the silence feels loud. A mighty cathedral built above the cloud. It whispers secrets that the busy world can't hear, washing all the worry, drying every tear. Up here with the heavens, things make simple sense. A gentle power beyond my own defense. This is where I learned to let my burdens fall, knowing there's a hand that's watching over all. Watching over all. Just look up when the word is called. Under a million stars, yeah. I took the highway out when I was barely grown, chased the big bright promise that the city had shown. I drove 1,000 miles on a smooth blacktop, but the minute I slowed down, my real journey stopped. There's a turnoff just past the fields of dried out hay, where the blacktop ends and the dust starts to play. The bumps and the washouts are exactly how they were. The only place I know where the noise begins to blur. It's a dirt road back where the silence rings true. The simple kind of path that you and I once knew. And it will speed you up, it forces you to slow and notice all the little things that help the spirit grow. It holds the tire tracks from every car that came and went, every joy that was delivered, every tear that was spent. And when I drive this lane, I don't feel lost or alone. I feel the gentle pull of every seed that I've sown. We learn to drive out here, sliding in the loose gravel, laughing at the lessons that the slow life helped to unravel. We parked the old blue truck where the maples held the shade, and thought that every single promise here was truly made. The wildflowers still bloom right where the times are pressed, a perfect little circle of the simple things we bless. The weeds are taller now, the fence is falling down, but the feeling of belonging still outweighs the sound of town. but it settles down my soul, making every fractured memory finally feel whole. It's the dirt road back where the silence rings true, the simple kind of path that you and I once knew. It never speeds you up, it forces you to slow, to notice all the little things that help the spirit grow. It holds the tire tracks from every car that came and went, every joy that was delivered, every tear that was spent. And when I drive this lane, I don't feel lost or alone, I feel the gentle pull of every seed that I've sown.
Leans against the corner by the fireplace, a quiet kind of shadow in this lonely space. The lacquer's worn thin where my father used to strum, waiting for the day the music finally comes. He's got a crack he glued up back in '75, battle scar that shows it's still very much alive. That old box of mahogany holds the secrets of the past, the only thing I own that was truly built to last. It's the sound of old six strings when the world slows down, the perfect kind of comfort in this quiet country town. It never needs a crowd, it doesn't ask for light, it just fills the empty spaces in the darkest of the night. Every chord that rings out is a memory that stays, guiding me back gently through the haze of passing days. The wood still remembers every song we ever played, the silent wooden keeper of the promises we made. My mama learned to waltz to the rhythm it would keep, and I learned how to talk while the melody was deep. We played it late at night when the harvest came up short, singing away the fear, making struggle feel like sport. You used to run your fingers over where the wood was worn, said this is where a real good country song is truly born. I don't play it much these days, the touch feels strange and new, but the minute that I hold it, I feel closer still to you. It's the sound of old six strings when the world slows down, the perfect kind of comfort in this quiet country town. It never needs a crowd, it doesn't ask for light, it just fills the empty spaces in the darkest of the night. Every chord that rings out is a memory that stays, guiding me back gently through the haze of passing days. The wood still remembers every song we ever played, the silent wooden keeper of the promises we made. We search for answers on the phone and on the screen, but the honest kind of wisdom is the one that's seldom seen. It's found in simple moments, in the quiet of the room, where a piece of honest wood can cut right through the gloom. This old guitar has seen the very best and worst of man, and reminds me that my life is part of a much bigger plan. It's the sound of old six strings when the world slows down, the perfect kind of comfort in this quiet country town. It never needs a crowd, it doesn't ask for light, it just fills the empty spaces in the darkest of the night. Every chord that rings out is a memory that stays, guiding me back gently through the haze of passing days. The wood still remembers every song we ever played, the silent wooden keeper, the promises we made, the promises we made. The melody won't fade, a silent keeper, a true believer.